Hey, welcome to the channel. I hope you're all doing well out there. I'm very happy to have you all here with me today. And today I'm going to be doing a couple of dessert recipes. The first one I'm going to do is some chocolate candies. And the second dessert I'm going to be doing is a kind of a cheesecake type pudding or pie. And it's going to have chocolate chips as the crust. It's super delicious. These are both super easy recipes. Some of the things I'll be using today are right here. I have all my supplies out here and ready to go. Like I've said in previous videos, I like to have everything I'm going to be using all pulled out and put on my cabinet top so that I can see what I have and what I don't have in case I need to substitute something in the recipe. So I'm going to go ahead and get my supplies all ready. I'm using a marshmallow. These are delicious marshmallows. Really good. Just a little bit different texture than normal marshmallows, but you can see they have 0 fat, 0 sugars, and 5 grams of carbohydrates and 2 grams of fiber. So that would cut you down to 3 grams of carbohydrates. Really good. They have several different flavors. This is birthday cake. I'm also using the burnt caramel. They also have vanilla. They have regular flavor. They have chocolate ones. They have all different flavors of these marshmallows, and they're really good. And you can get them at Walmart, or you can order them on Amazon. Lots of different places to get them. Really good. Again, 0 fat, 5 grams of carbohydrates, 2 grams of fiber, 0 grams of sugar. Really good. And then I'm going to be using the unsweetened coconut flakes. And I have my little candy molds there. Now, if you don't have the candy molds and you want to get some, you can get those on Amazon. They're pretty cheap. I got this whole pack here of the different designs. I think they were around $6.99 for all of them, so they're not too expensive. And all you do is you just put your whatever you're going to put in your candy. You can put, I used the coconut, I used walnuts, and in some of them I used chocolate chips, and then the others I used the white chocolate chips. You're just going to put those in the microwave. You can see there I've got the marshmallow and the chips in there, and I'm just going to stick those in the microwave for about maybe a minute and a half, and just melt them till they're just kind of melty. And then you just kind of want to jiggle the little mold around a little bit just to get it all evened out in there. And the chips will finish melting on their own if you just kind of shake it around a little bit and sit them there on the countertop, and those will go ahead and melt the rest of the way. You can see here I've got some white chocolate ones, I've got the chocolate chip ones, and I'm just going to let them sit there for a little bit longer and melt a little bit more. Just kind of shake it around a little bit, and that kind of evens them out. Then I'm going to just stick them in the refrigerator for a little while. These are super easy. Delicious, absolutely delicious. These are wonderful for gifts. I made some for Christmas time and everybody just loved them. So they just come out of a little mold. They don't look that great, some of them, but they are absolutely delicious. Now, if you wanted them for a party or gifts or something like that, you could take a little bit more time with them. But for me, these are just a satisfier of my sweet tooth, and they're really good. Now, I used the dark chocolate Ghirardelli's, however you say that, Ghirardelli's chocolate. And for keto diet, you want to use at least 72% cacao, which is the cocoa. And so I used those, the dark chocolate ones, and then I used Lily's chocolate chips, or white chocolate chips. So then for my next recipe, we're going to be using cream cheese. You can get any kind of the cream cheese that you want. We're going to use 1 cube of the cream cheese. You can see it has only 2 grams of carbohydrates and 1 gram of sugar. And I just used the Great Value brand. You can use any kind that you want to use. I get the 2 packs of them. And then to get mine open, I just take the scissors and I'll cut it down the end, and I'll cut it down the middle, and just kind of unfold the paper right off of it. It's the easiest way I've found to get it out of there. You can cut the end off and squeeze it out if you want to, but that's a little bit more trouble than just cutting it. cutting it down the side and popping it right out of there. So then you're just going to take your cream cheese and you're going to go ahead and put it in a microwave safe bowl, because you're going to stick this in the microwave just for maybe 1.5 to 2 minutes, just to get it softened up so that you can blend it a lot easier. And then I've got some walnuts that I'm going to be using in my cheesecake pie. I guess that's what I called it. And then you're going to get some whipped topping. I use Great Value. You can use Cool Whip if you'd like, but I use a lot of this. As you can see there, it's only got 25 calories per 2 tablespoons. It's got 2 grams of fat. It's got 2 grams of carbs, and it's only got 1 gram of sugar. It might seem like, oh wow, how can you eat that on a low carb, low sugar diet? But as you can see right there, is actually low carb and low sugar and low calories too. And I only use 2 tablespoons of that. So I also use some of the chocolate Ready Whip. As you can see, it's also very low. It's only got 1 gram of fat. It's less than 5 milligrams of cholesterol. It's got 1 gram of carb and 1 gram of sugar. So I only use about a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons of that. And then I have a lot of extracts. I have so many extracts, you wouldn't believe it. Now I use about a half a teaspoon of each one of these extracts. So I've got everything out here that I need. I've already softened my cream cheese. I've got my blender all ready, and I just use a regular blender. If you have one of the other blenders that doesn't use the blender attachments, you could use that. I also use about a half a cup of Swerve powdered sugar. Now Swerve, I have found, is my very favorite sweetener. Very low carb, and it's actually made from monk root, so it's a pretty all-natural sugar. And they have brown sugar, they have the confection sugar, which is the powdered sugar, and they also have the granulated sugar. I also found this the other day at the United Grocery Outlet, and this is made of almond meal. You have 1 gram of carbohydrates, 1 gram of sugar, and just a half a gram of fat. And again, I use about a tablespoonful of that to 2 tablespoons, whatever you want to use. So you can see there, I just put enough in there. It's a nice squirt of the chocolate and a nice squirt of the almond milk. Right in with my cream cheese. And then a couple of dollops of Cool Whip out of the tub. Like I said, I just use a regular tablespoon that you would serve food with. That looks yummy already. So once you get all that mixed up, or all that in there in your bowl, you're going to go ahead and grab your blender, get it all blended up, and then you want to go ahead and put some chocolate chips, some of the white chocolate chips, in another microwave safe baking dish. Be your choice, whatever size you would like. And I use about a half a cup of the chocolate and about a half a cup of the white chocolate. Put it in my microwave for about 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, somewhere around there, just enough to get those chocolate chips melted in the bottom of your bowl. And that's going to be your crust. Instead of using like a crust, you're going to use chocolate chips as the base for your cake, your pie. And then you're going to put some coconut in there. Like I said, I use the unsweetened coconut flakes. It's super good. You can see there, they have 110 calories. And they have 13 grams of fat, which is good when you're on a low carb diet. And 4 grams of carbs and only 1 gram of sugar. Again, this is the unsweetened coconut. I'm going to go ahead and just sprinkle a little bit in there. I don't sprinkle a lot in there, just maybe a half a cup. So then there you have it. You go ahead and you put your cream cheese mixture over your chocolate. See the chocolate underneath there. Got that on there. I already took a little spoonful out of the corner there. You can see I put it on the plate. So that's pretty much it. 2 super easy recipes. Like I said, if you wanted to fancy them up for a party or something, you could do that. For me, just eating them at home, they're just a way to satisfy my sweet tooth. So there, yeah, I hope you like it. I hope you'll try these out. They're very, very good. And thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. And I appreciate all of you, and God bless you all. Thank you.